everyone, my name is Timmy. Welcome to Lovelogic. I'm here again with Muiza, and today we have a very important guest in our midst. Her name is Beauty. Or should I just let her do the introduction?
Yes,
Because
so
you can see.
before the introduction, let me just take my tea. Yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Okike Esther Ochichiku, but they call me B short.
Alright.
BTS.
Wow.
Beauty.
Wow.
Big Osh.
Oh wow.
Only you.
Only me, guys. Only me. Like,
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
wow.
That's my
Okay,
initial.
welcome to another episode of Lovelogic.
Yes.
So today we're going to be having a discussion on self-growth, personal growth.
Yeah.
But before I will say anything, I want to ask Big Hush, Beauty,
it's not easy.
Esther Okeke,
BTS.
BTS, only you.
Pleasure.
Please, what do you think self-growth is?
Self-growth, personal growth is actually a very big word. Sometimes it's something that we don't even expect.
Yeah.
Personal growth is improving in your character, in your attitude, in every areas of your life. Sometimes it comes naturally, and you later get to see that, okay, this is what is happening to me. I don't really what I used to take before, what I don't take before, I take it now, or house, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's a huge thing, and it's something that we have to be proud of, because as we age every day, we get to see that one thing or the other is changing in our lives. So yeah, appreciate it.
Wow, that's nice. But before we continue, I would like to say that self-growth are the reactions that you get that has to impact your life positively. I mean, like you said, it's something that you don't used to bother about before, but now you are. Or how did you put it?
You're concerned about.
You're concerned about. That's self-growth. I mean, that was then, and now you're working towards something that has to improve your general well-being.
Yeah.
Misa, what do you think?
Well, I think personal growth, like she said, is very important and is key to every areas of our life. It's
Exactly.
very essential, because it is like reflecting on all those things that we are not really concerned about before, and then trying to improve on them. Like, probably you are someone that gets angry easily before, and you have been getting the complaints from people that, oh, you take things personal too much.
Exactly.
Or this
Anger issue.
This small thing, you have already taken it up. You
flared
flare up.
Right.
Why? So meanwhile, this personal growth, it's actually it's something that actually follows us as we age.
Exactly.
You see that, in fact, even if you reflect on your journey, like how far you have come, if you reflect on your past, you see that there are some habits, there are some attitude or your character that you have already put them in the past. Now you'll be wondering that, oh wow,
Where did you leave them?
I've really grown. I've grown.
I've grown.
Like, this wasn't me before. I know the way I will react
If it was me then. Yes.
So
right.
and that is personal growth.
Yeah.
So, and that's what we are actually talking about. It is reflecting on those things that were of concern to you, and those things that were not really necessary before. That it will not take you anywhere. It's just
get angry and you break somebody's head.
Exactly.
And then you realize that if I had a little more patience, maybe these things wouldn't have happened.
Yes.
So that's self-growth. And I also want to add that self-growth is you working on something. Working on something to make it better, like you said.
Sure.
Work it, like, it can be your personal life, it can be your relationship life, it can be your career or anything.
Yes.
It's just you working on something that is so concerning, and like I said, it has to do with your well-being.
So for you to achieve your highest potential. potential or to just become better.
You know, self-growth is actually very important.
It's very, very
It cannot even be overemphasized.
That's why I said sometimes it comes natural. You don't even see it, but you get to see it later. It's
But you
something
know that, sorry to cut you short. But you know that self-growth can, like, you bringing self-growth on can be as a result of something.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's why you have to engage yourself in something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, take for instance, back then, I've actually grown so much now. So
Yeah, grown.
so back then, I noticed I don't know how to relate with people. Like I can't communicate in the midst of people.
Interpersonal relationship.
Yes, I don't have that. So I struggled a lot. That was when I was still doing my ND program. So I struggled a lot when I went for IT. And when you get to this particular organization that you want to do your IT, you meet different people.
And relating with people
exactly
is very important.
And
you can't even hide it.
Seriously, I struggled so much. And then I got to know that this is really not helping me because when you just put yourself aside, you don't relate with people, and that is because I actually don't know how to express myself.
Yes.
Sure you get. So I got to know that I'm really missing out on a lot.
And you know
so
that nobody can be an island.
Nothing.
Right? Exactly.
Nobody. And then no one can even help you. You have to be the one to help yourself. You do it yourself. So I have to sit myself down, think about it, and feel like, no, I'm not getting what I really want from this particular environment. And I have seen people that actually know how to express themselves. I've seen how it has really helped them, because if you don't speak out, they cannot come and force you and teach you what you're supposed to do. So it affects me in so many ways that I had to just sit myself down, reflect on it, and be like, oh, I really need to work on this. And I did.
So
I did work on it, and now
how you did. I mean, you must have taken process.
I'm interested in knowing actually.
Yeah, sure. So the thing is, I started with reading some books. I'm really not a fan of books like that.
How do people even read books? Because it's so. I'm trying to learn how to.
Oh wow!
I'm really trying to learn.
So I started from reading books, and then I can remember vividly that I used to watch all these YouTube videos that they will teach you English, teach you how to communicate with people, teach you the correct stuff like that. So I listen to podcasts too, and then I also I need to motivate myself, because
nobody's gonna motivate you, baby.
I was just
nobody.
I wasn't really who I wanted to be, and I knew it. I knew it is really affecting me so much. I listen to podcasts. I read books and all these motivational quotes, stuff like that.
That's what we call self-affirmation.
So as to keep myself going, and all this, just standing in front of the mirror, telling myself I can do this, I can achieve this.
Self-affirmation.
Yes,
right?
exactly. All those things like that. So those are the things that help me.
Okay, so Beauty, I'm sure you must have grown one way or the other. Do you mind sharing with us? I mean, we want to know how you move from Big Hush, from Beauty, from
like. No, let's calm down. Let's calm down. That's not the point. That's not the point here. Okay. Personal growth, man. Well, for me, I think it started when I was still young, because I was the one that took care of my sister's children very well, almost.
Wow.
So now, so that kind of thing actually teaches you a lot, because after she gave birth to 3 children, that was literally when I got admission to go to UNN. And not just that, and I feel personal growth starts with you leaving your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's true.
Especially when you are staying with your parents. Probably me, I stayed with my parents for long, and after I left home, I decided to go to another state to school, since I've stayed in Lagos for many years.
Exactly.
And I would say I still live good in that area. It's personal growth is something that happens. it depends on the environment you find yourself,
Yeah.
on the situations you find
Something will
yourself.
definitely push
So
you.
many other
Yeah, like I
things.
said before,
You
it's
So
not
many
all about
other
going to be
things
natural.
leads to
Something
personal growth.
warrants it. So,
Yes. So it's something that sometimes it comes natural. You just be like,
yeah, sometimes.
things I care about before, I don't really care about it. Like sometimes
Like
even
now
in
I don't talk
relationship,
anymore.
like friendship, there are people that have done things. But I'll just be like, sorry, I don't really have the strength for it. So like I would say I don't really have strength for it, but I was just like, oh, that's the way they are. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
you just have to accept them like
Yeah.
that. As far as you feel and you feel like, okay, this person truly appreciates you, there's no need for you to take it personal.
So I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
How do you think self-growth affects the other relationship you have or you are in? Friendship, relationship, that's a romantic relationship, and family relationship. How do you think self-growth affects it? It might be positively or negatively.
I think speaking from my own experience,
Okay.
that family relationship, when I was still young, when I've really not grown like that, I used to, I used to see some things and I would just take it personal. Like I don't really want to be blunt with the whole story now, but because my dad can actually be. So I used to, this hatred will just come natural. There are some things that one of my parents would do that I just used to take it so personal that makes me to hate him
Or question if they are
or
your
question.
parents.
Yes, and later I got to realize that this thing is actually not.
It's not as big as you think. It's just a
Yes.
simple thing.
Yes, like my eyes got open to some other things that made me to just say, God, please just forgive me.
You haven't grown then.
Yes, I haven't
True,
grown,
true.
but now I understand better. So that is one example of personal growth. Something will definitely push you, and something will open your eyes to the real thing you are meant to focus on, and not just being a baby dealing with things that you are not even meant to put in your head that will just uh, play with your emotions or stuff like that. So speaking of friendship, back then
You've got a
I
lot of
really thought
experience. I like that.
back then I really thought I couldn't do anything without my friends because I grew alone. I don't really, like I said, I don't really know how to relate with people. I don't know how to just mingle with friends, do all that. So, and when I later got a friend in secondary school, then I really hold on to her because I felt, whoa, I could do this. This wasn't me. So for me to now be friends with this person, that me, I know that I don't even know how we became friends. So I just cherished that particular relationship so much that I knew, when you love something a lot, that you just feel, oh, if this is not there, I cannot do this. Because I knew the changes that it has brought to me. It has actually make me realize that there is a part of me that
you
is
didn't know.
even existing that I didn't know before. But now that I met this person, I see that, oh, so me too, I can do this. So later, when it got to a point that we had to go our separate ways, it was so painful that I even went into depression. Because I was like, oh, I've lost this particular jewel. And like I said, I haven't grown because my own mentality was that I cannot do anything if this person is not around.
Yeah.
So I was like, the thing is, later I got to realize that seriously, if that particular thing that I wanted to happen, if it should have happened, I won't even live my life. I would just be living the life of the person. Like I would
living in a shadow.
exactly. I would just be
like
doing
they always say, sometimes people live your life just for you to. People come into your life for a reason, and people go for a reason. So
do you get?
you get to probably you might have gotten what you needed from that particular person or
Yes,
that
and that is
particular
the part
time.
of me that
But if you guys were
I
like
didn't know
destined to
existed.
stay forever, she and you wouldn't have like parted, even if you have parted ways,
Yes.
people would have still been in communication, like
Yeah.
still been talking.
Do
That's
you
how
But I
it
think
is.
you didn't say it very well. People come into your life either for a blessing or for a lesson.
Yes.
I
sure.
think that's how it should be.
Yes.
I mean, some people
It's a quoted word, guys. People
But
come
let's
into
not
your
forget.
life
people just come into
for a
your life
blessing
but
or a
seriously,
lesson. Oh,
seriously,
actually, for a course, oh.
Seriously,
Wow.
I really appreciate existence in my life because it actually
Yes.
opened my eyes to the part of me that I didn't know existed. And God actually did it in a way that He had to separate us so that I will really see.
That you can actually do with her.
And do you get? So I had to just, like I said, I went into depression. Sorry about that. Day and night I'll cry because I really felt seriously this particular relationship is actually the most
Relationship that you've ever had.
that I've ever
I mean,
had.
it was
In fact,
precious.
not even with any guy before. Seriously. Because it is
Was it a
something
guy
that
or a girl?
A girl.
yes, this person is a girl. So in fact, even after we parted ways, I tried so much to contact her, we'll talk. So I later got to know that it was as if I'm forcing this
friendship.
friendship to go on because she has already she has gotten to somewhere else, and she will definitely meet new people and
She
all
has
of
grown.
that. So I just had to take myself back and just sit down and reason. So seriously, what brought me back was prayer. I had to pray that God, please, just teach me to really see myself. Like I really don't want to be feeling dependent.
Yeah.
Because seriously, if God had made it in a way that the two of us will actually reach that particular place together, I won't live my life. I'll be doing everything to impress her and all of that.
And to fit into our world.
You know when you hold something so dear to you, they say too much of everything is bad. So it will be bad for me because I love her too much.
Yeah.
So she had to go for me to really see myself.
For you to establish
For me,
yourself.
exactly. For me to find myself and improve on
Find your
myself
own person.
and my own life
Not
too.
someone else's.
Do you get? So there will definitely be something that will push you, that will open your eyes to it. And this personal growth, it actually depends on the way it occurred to you. For you to know the way to go about it, you have to start with prayer, or maybe prayer is not really what you really need. It depends on how strong that thing is.
Yes.
So that back then I had to pray because it is God that, I need God to intervene because
right now.
I almost died. It was that bad. I almost died. So God, I had to pray unto God to just bring me back, to give me back that sanity, to just let me get hold of myself again. And I appreciate God that He did it,
Finally
and
did
here
it.
I am.
Oh, thank you. So back to the question I asked.
Yeah.
How it can affect relationship that we are in. I believe that for us to succeed in our relationship, we must be self-reflective.
Yes.
Like, you cannot give what you don't have. You must have it in abundance.
Sure.
You must have grown yourself. And for you to affect other people's life, you must be able to be positive yourself.
You must have built your
You
own
must
world
have built your
yourself.
own world. You must have built everything.
Have everything you
have
want to
everything.
give others. Yes.
Exactly. So, the beauty, Big Hush, back to you. How do you think self-growth can affect any relationship that we are in?
Well, I feel it changes things probably.
Positively or negatively?
positively and sometimes negatively.
Can you
Because
explain?
That's serious. That's if you grow.
I mean,
If you grow negative, you have to like you get
I
negative.
do okay. I'm trying to find instances, but for positive, I feel like probably you have been doing, or probably your friend has been doing this kind of thing, and you're always getting angry.
Mm.
Like you're always like
It always get to you.
always getting to you, and you be
Personal
like
every time.
they'll be like they don't care about it,
They don't
and
really
you.
care
You just be the one
about
so
your
pained.
feelings.
That's
Exactly.
true.
Exactly.
And I'm
You
the
be the
kind of
one
person
paying about it.
I don't have friends, to be honest with you. I don't really have friends. I've not
How do you
really.
live?
I don't know. I just talk to people. I feel like I just
Okay.
talk to people, but I don't have friends. I won't say I have friends. So yeah, I kind of think that people do to you, and you be like, oh, if I was the person of before, you know, if you try this kind of thing,
Exactly.
you get. So all I'm saying is that personal growth, the positive parts, then the negative part, they'll be like sometimes when you okay, probably you have too much chills and patience, and they're like doing things to trigger you, and you're not even when you're unbothered.
Sorry to cut you short, but you know that it's not really your responsibility to make other people happy. It's not your responsibility to make your friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend happy.
Sure.
Because the only responsibility you have is to respect and love yourself. I mean, you come first.
I do love
Well,
myself.
I will have to object to
I
that.
do love myself
I
first.
will object to
But
that.
it is true.
But sorry for trying to correct you. I think the right thing to say here is that normal, you can't be in a relationship and you won't have responsibility over the person you are in that relationship.
But you know that first
How-
and
first of all,
foremost,
how do
you
you-
have
the
to
thing
be
that
healthy.
yes, the most
You have
important
to be
thing,
healthy
yes,
for
that
you.
thing that will definitely come first
Yeah.
is that your own sanity, your own self, your self health.
Yeah.
So that is it. It is the thing that will come first. You have to care for yourself first, respect yourself, love yourself, take care of yourself. Because it is seriously, you cannot give anybody anything
That
if
you don't
you
have.
yourself don't have it.
Yeah.
So giving is out of your own abundance. It is because you have that thing, that's why you are giving it out. So that is why self-care is actually so important. You have to care for yourself first, love yourself.
To
In
the
fact,
fullest.
give yourself that regard such that nobody can even step on your toe, nobody can mess with you anyhow, nobody can take you for granted. So if you enter into a relationship with that growth and that mindset, that regard will be there, and whatever love or anything you want to give, it is from the abundance
that you
of
have.
what is already in you.
Yeah.
So nobody
That's
will mess with you or
But you
something
still
like that.
have to be healthy first. Emphasis on healthy first. I mean,
Yes.
you come first.
It is so
First
important.
and foremost.
Yes,
Care for
because
yourself.
how will you even
Love
relate
yourself.
with people if you don't if
How do you even love someone when you don't even love yourself in the first
at
place?
all?
Exactly. So, Beauty, back to you.
So like I said, it's positive and negative.
Yeah.
In life, everything has positive and negative. So personal growth personal growth is a lot, to be honest with you. It's something that people cannot take away from you.
Yeah.
And sometimes problems, mistakes triggers personal growth. Probably your mistakes, you'll be like, wow, that kind of mistake I wouldn't want to do it again. How do I get to improve myself? And yeah, like you said, reading books, listening to motivational talks,
Yes, podcast.
so many other things helps you a lot.
And praying too.
Prayer
God
is very
to
important,
assist you.
please. Prayer is
Because
important.
you can be doing all these things.
And
if
God will just be looking
if
at
God
you.
don't intervene, it
Right.
will not be easy for you.
You're your own.
It
Yeah.
will not be easy.
Personal growth is very essential for you to relate very well, for you to relate with your friends, with your family, be it romantic relationship, even with your acquaintances, right?
Yeah, sure.
You need personal growth. Like she said, you cannot give what you don't have.
Yeah, so.
You must first of all be healthy for you to care for another person. Love yourself, respect yourself, care for yourself in abundance, and then you can then dish out the rest to the others. I mean, distribute it. I mean, you have it plenty.
I would like to actually give this word. It says here, growth begins when we begin to accept our weaknesses.
That's true.
Yeah, I also have something else to add.
That's true.
Growth can be uncomfortable because it can be hard. It requires you to leave your comfort zone.
Yeah.
But
Come out of your shell.
it is worth it.
It's worth it.
Seriously,
Wow.
it's very necessary.
And being timid makes you miss a lot of opportunities actually,
Yeah.
because I know myself, I was like very, 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 if there's anyone like very, 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 very,
Very.
I was there too.
shy. Like,
I was
I wouldn't say,
So
I wouldn't
shy.
even say I'm shy now, but I'm still shy though. But
A little.
you get there's something that somebody posted, say people go, person go shy, people go to say na pride.
Yes.
Monkey,
Do you
person.
get?
So
Wow.
I was very shy, just like an emphasis, because I missed a lot too. But I decided that why, like, because sometimes those years people just see me and be like, you have it in your face. It shows in your face that you're a shy person. There's no need to even act anything. Don't worry, leave it, stay there. But I decided to
And that's how people will keep leaving you.
Yes,
Some
exactly.
things that you're supposed to get, they will just
You
they will
won't
just pass
get
you
it.
by because
even if
they'll
they
be like,
even want to like you, but they cannot, like, because of the way you are and
yes,
stuff
they
like
won't
that.
approach
And
you
even if
to-
they want to assist you, they'll, there are efforts that you put into something and it's like as if it's futile.
Communication is so important. Like
Communication is key.
it is very essential.
Yeah.
Sometimes, in fact, you might not even ask for something, but because of how you communicate, how you relate with those people, they will just feel like,
It's a
oh
personal
wow,
relationship.
I have something for you. See me after this particular discussion, and that's it. You have gotten what to change your life.
Just
Totally.
because
Seriously.
you have worked on yourself.
So
Just
like
because
our
you
Musa
have
has lots of examples.
I'm telling you, like, that's why I love
Did
it.
somebody change your life just by you?
Experience a lot.
It is well. Thank God for both.
But you know that I kind of resonate with Moisa's experience because I know me before, I used to be stage frightened. I am still stage frightened, but it is like it has reduced. I mean, because of self growth. I mean, I've watched motivational videos.
And I love TED Talks actually.
Yes.
TED Talks.
I have prayed. I have read some books like that. Things to just make you want to come
Just
alive,
change your mindset.
come out of your
totally,
shell.
completely.
And you know that all this self growth that we're talking about is just a little thing that you can do.
Just a little effort.
Little effort.
Seriously, and things
And
will
people
change.
start telling you, Esther, you've grown.
You have changed.
Seriously.
Just like me right now. When I know that I'm a shy person, you'll be like, you shy. And I'll be like, nah, you, I tell you that I did shy.
Yes.
And you are
Yeah,
saying
that's
I'm
why I
not
said
shy.
reaction that shows on the positive things that you have done. Like you start getting comments like, this girl have changed.
Yes.
This is not how she used to be.
Exactly.
I mean, first semester she wasn't like this.
Yes.
But now she's like this. It's all self growth.
Yes.
So, do you have anything else to say?
That's all. We have actually said it all because for you to grow, you have to come out of your shell. Something needs to be worked on. You have to leave something behind so that you can give room for
something else to happen.
that is positive
to
happen to you. So we all need self-growth. Let's try and reflect on all those things that we are not really doing well in them, or probably we are lacking. That have not really been
self-reflection.
That have not really been helping us, that have been limiting us, and let's try to work on them. And I can guarantee you that the outcome is going to be big, and even you yourself, you love yourself for
Exactly. Thank you guys for joining us on this episode. Don't forget what we are talking about. Self-growth. It is very important. I don't want to overemphasize it, but I need to tell you guys that self-growth is a lot. And thank you so much for joining us on this episode. Thank you, Beauty. Thank you, Bigos. Thank you, Muiza, for always being here.
You didn't complete my name.
Because Beauty, Esther,
BTS, Uche Chuku, Okeke.
Nice. Thank you for joining us on today's episode. Don't forget to go under our comment section. Tell us what you think. I mean, you can also give us your experience with self-growth. I mean, how have you grown from what you were before and your present day now? So, guys, please support our channel, share this video, like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, very important. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.